It was raining hard. I couldn't see under my boiler, but I struggled on. Oh, Percy, you are brave. Well, it was nothing really. Water is determination to the engine. Tell us more, Percy. What are you doing here? This shed is for Sir Topham Hatt's engines. Go away. Silly things. Henry snorted. Bill and Ben are tank engine twins. Each have 4 wheels, Tiny, Timmy, and Doan, and a small squat cab used for clay, paper, and paint. The twins are now kept busy pulling the car and for trips on the harbor. They had cars and they went to go arrange them. They went to go for more. They returned to find them all gone. The twins were surprised. It's a waddle? A diesel. I think there's a notice about them in our shed. Coffins, diesels, cause diseases. You had a cough in your smoke box yesterday. It's your fault all the weasel came. It's not. It is. Stop arguing, you two. Bill had been worse surprised. But the diesel would magic us away like the freight cars. Listen, so he doesn't know you're twins, so he would take away. Then this is what we would do. Puffing hard, the twins went off on their journey to find the diesel. They were looking forward to playing tricks on him. In the yard, they found the diesel right next to the cars. Ben hid, but Bill went on, bold and brave. Do you mind? Yes, I do. I want my cars back. And Bill pretended not to be frightened. You're a big bully. Bill pretended he wasn't afraid. You're a big bully. You would be sorry. Hid behind the cars on the other side. Ben then came out. Two of you. This went on and on until the diesel's eyes almost popped out. Stop, you're making me giddy. The 2 engines gazed at him. Are there 2 of you? Yes, we're twins. I might have known it. Bill and Ben, why are you playing here? We're not playing. Protested Bill. We're rescuing our cars, replied Ben. Even you don't take our cars without asking, but this diesel did. There's no cause to be rude. Diesel is a diesel electric type 2. The engines were most impressed. We're sorry, mister. Never mind, said the diesel. Call me Boko. Sorry I didn't understand about the cars. That's all right, then, said Edward. Now, Bill and Ben, go. Go get Boko's cars, and then you could take this one. There were no cars for them, but they didn't mind. Teasing Gordon was even funner. What's that? Said Bill. It's Gordon, whispered Bill. Whispered Ben. It looks like Gordon, but it can't be. Gordon never goes on the branch lines. He thinks them vulgar. Gordon pretended he didn't hear them. If it isn't Gordon, it's just a pile of old iron that we must take to the smelters, that we must take to the scrapyard. No, Bill, this scrap is useless for the scrapyards. You will take it outside and dump it in the sea. Gordon was alarmed. I am Gordon. Stop! Stop! Boko, my dear engine, save me. This made the twins behave at once. Gordon thought Boko was wonderful. Bill and Ben were delighted to see the passenger. They loved them to take pictures of her autograph. Then there was a breakdance special. Everyone had a splendid time, and the visitors were most impressed. Then Edward took the visitors home. Suddenly, the station lighted up like magic. Occasion possible. Bill and Ben are the most mischief engines on the top of Hats Railway. They're busy setting China clay with stewards and harbor. They like to have fun together and often play tricks on the workmen. Their teasing ways get them into trouble. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to see them. Oh yes, of course, sir. They set off happily on their important mission. Here comes Trek. Sir Topham Hatt told us that you were tired, said Bill. He asked us to take all your cars for you. The twins were soon busy putting the cars into place. At last, the day's work was done. The twins now came excited. They were about to use the turntable for the first time. Bill went first. This is fun, he shrieked to Ben. He didn't want to move off at all. Foreman stopped the turntable. Bill did so, but the foreman accidentally stopped the turntable at the wrong place. Bill was on the wrong track, and there was Ben coming directly towards him. The engine came to a grinding halt. They gazed grimly at each other. I was here first, but you're in my way, protested Ben. You have to back up again. I won't. You will. I won't. You will. Sir Topham Hatt came to stop the noise. The next day, Ben was still grumpy. That Bill, imagine getting in my way on the turntable. He's a silly engine. The way I heard it, sounded like you were both to blame. You must have heard it all wrong. They grumbled about each other all day. Even kind Edward got lost patience. All this grumbling spreads bad asthma. Remember, I did not the video. Bill and Ben came to the yard. His regular heavy goods train is up on the side. But, said Bill and Ben, who are still not speaking to each other. Rely on you two. I could take the train myself. Go ahead, Ben, said Bill. Coupled up to the train of freight cars. Go on, teased Bill. I can't, said Ben. Suddenly, both twins laughed. I don't think we're going to take turns this time, Ben. I think we have to pull together. It was good to be friends again. Best of all, it was good to be friends again. Oliver often talks about the time when Donald saved him from Scrap. Bill and Ben are at the quarry. They are cheeky, and they love playing tricks. Listen, Bill, do you hear anything? What sort of something? Asked Ben. Something different? Exactly. Looks the same. What we need is a surprise. But what? Before Ben can answer, the quarry manager arrives from Sir Topham Hatt. He wants you to go to the station near the harbor. I wonder what we done wrong this time. It must be you. Why me? I have not done anything. You'll do our best, said the twins. Gordon spoke severely to them. Better behave here. You're on the main line. Actually, Gordon, when we saw you, we thought this was the scrapyards. Gordon was cross. Just make sure my coaches are ready for my even train. And he fumed away. This is easy. We know all about trucks. But I'm afraid they didn't. No need for that. The trucks, as the twins put them into place. We'll show them. We'll show you around. We want to help. Thank you very much. The twins let the trucks tell them where to put things. When Bill and Ben tried to sort things out, the next day, the twins were working at the quarry. That's a strange noise, said Bill. I never heard a noise like that before. Thank goodness we're here, said the twins. They were just popping out of the quarry when a workman had been left behind. Everyone was safe. And indeed he did. But you acted quickly and bravely in an emergency. Thank you, sir. Being called heroes, it's a nice surprise, said Ben. Look over there. Mavis, Boko, Ben, Bill, Oliver, Donald. Hooray! Hooray! Thomas was excited. Tom. Bill and Ben are Tinkinson twins. They work near the clean lines, all close to the docks. Sometimes the twins are naughty. One morning they are feeling very naughty indeed. That's my lemon. It's not. It's mine. It's mine. Not. It's mine. It's not. Stop cluttering, you two. Silly yourself. Behave yourself. There's only one available. too. Why does Percy want to wish us good luck? Because he would know we need it. A diesel is a toothache, probably the worst diesel of all. The manager spoke to them. Hard work to do tomorrow. It was dark when the twins dropped them off to the docks. They scurried to the ship. You do look glum. It's the new diesel. He got a toothache. He doesn't have a toothache. He has the teething troubles. That means he's new. In his case, it's his cooling system. The next morning, the twins heard an unfamiliar whistle. No, oh no, it's a new diesel. You would take the front and I would push them from behind. All went well as they set off. Then they came to a hill. Come on, push, you silly diesel. Oh, Pa, snorted Bill. You'll try. And sort of, they could. Good job, Bill and Ben. Oh, yes, sir. Boko, we're sorry we were rude to you. And the new diesel was actually quite friendly. You know what friends do, Nerman Duck? What? They always say goodnight to each other. And they did. They still chattered about the diesel and his teething troubles all night long. Bill and Ben thought they didn't need any help, especially from a diesel. He won't last 5 minutes. Those trucks would trip it up. But to Bill and Ben's surprise, the trucks seemed to give Salty no problem. Yo, yo, ho. I'm Captain Yards. I'm the Captain Yard, sing the truck. But thanks to Salty, Sir Topham Hatt's projects seemed to be on time. Bill and Ben were jealous. Bill and Ben were surprised and a little jealous, growls Bill. Driver says he would know the bolts out of us by his story. But Salty didn't say a word. Mavis was worried. She rolled up alongside. You really do miss the sea, don't you, said Mavis. But Salty knew the quarry doll was important too. The next day, he tried to show Bill and Ben his secret was the trucks. And so do the trucks. Why don't you give it a try? Marty's. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No, we don't, no, we don't, no, we don't. But Bill and Ben couldn't do the way Salty could. The other day, later that day, Sir Topham Hatt came to the quarry. He was surprised. It was Salty, replied Mavis. And Salty was telling stories again. Bill and Ben came. You're no fun, grumbled Bill. Oh, that's why you're cranky. Oh, please, Salty. Oh, please, Salty. We never heard it. And dropped the pipe. The engines were trapped. You're gonna get into trouble, sing Bill and Ben. Harvey cleans it in the morning. 100 years without a scratch. And powerful rescues. And storms, brave ships. And when the sun rose, he was still talking. Bill and Ben are tank engine twins. They sent freight cars together. They even get up to naughtiness together. Wherever you find Bill, you would find Ben. wherever you would find Ben, you would find Bill. Sir Topham Hatt became expected quarry. He saw that Mavis and Bill were in fine working order. Your buffers are damaged. For a new set of buffers. Yes, sir, replied Mavis. Ben was happy. I'm gonna get new buffers. Well, I should get new buffers too. We're twins. We do everything together. But you don't need new buffers, Ben teased. But you're only getting new buffers because you're clumsy. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Will you guys stop arguing? Now, come on. We have work to do. Ben couldn't wait to get new buffers. Later, Bill watched Ben get new buffers. He was green with envy. He wanted to get new buffers too and returned it to his new job. But he wasn't thinking of work. He was thinking of Ben's new buffers. Shoo! Bill tried thinking of birds. He tried to be thinking of trees. He tried to think of anything except Ben's new buffers. I want new buffers too. It's not fair. Oops, sorry, said Bill. Bill tried to get onto his work, but the truck spotted time for a tea. I may not have new buffers, but I still know how to biff a truck. No, Mavis cried, but it was too late. Ben shoved in with his shiny new buffers, just in time to hear, "Bust my buffers!" cried Bill. "I think you have," said Ben. When Sir Topham had arrived and saw Ben's buffers, he was not happy. "Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I want you to think what it means to be responsible, reliable." "Yes, sir," answered Bill weakly. When Sir Topham Hatt left, Bill came back with his shiny new buffers. "They are nice buffers," Ben said. "Thank you, and I'm sorry I teased you." "That's all right, I was naughty too." "Of course you were. We are twins." Fergus arrived at the quarry. He went to work with Mavis. There was trouble. Bill and Ben were delighted. Now we would have some fun. "Yeah, we would have the old boiler in a spin," said Bill. Bill banged his brake car hard. Some rocks fell onto the track. Bill didn't like being ordered by a track surgeon. "Don't interfere." Then Ben pushed his brake car to block the road. Stuck. Fergus was stuck. "Out of my way!" But Ben just grinned. "Wait for the old queer signal. Do it right." Here he goes again. "Do it right tonight. Keep your funnel out of our quarry," puffed Ben. The quarry manager set Bill and Ben to get a rock crusher from the docks. The twins were at the docks. Fergus is just a fusspot. He's always saying, "Do it right." The next thing he tells us to do, we'll do it wrong. They laughed. Bill and Ben steamed back to the quarry. the twins took no notice of Fergus and were very naughty. As roughly as they could, they ran towards the cliff. Look, and he rushed forward, and he bumped Bill and Ben out of the way. His driver jumped to safety as the rocks began to fall, and nobody worked harder to help than Bill and Ben. At last, Fergus was free. We're sorry we were naughty. We should have been naughty. We're very sorry. When he saw Ben. What's the matter? Asked Thomas kindly. I was enjoying myself until I saw Diesel. He told me a monster lives in this tunnel. Now I'm too scared to go through. Sure, Diesel can't be right about the monster. Why don't I go into the tunnel first and then you will follow me? He heard a strange noise. Ben was also very relieved. You're a very brave engine. Now I can finish my job. He puffed away. Edward strikes out. All the engines on the island of Sodor are happy to be once top of Matt's engine. Just then, Bill and Ben arrived. In between them was a big black truck. It was biffing and bashing the little engine. What are you doing? Bill and Ben told him that they were delivering the truck to the coaling plant because it nearly doesn't like to be scented. His name is Hector, but we call him Hector the Horrid. Bill and Ben puffed away with Hector. Bill told Ben, and Bill told Molly. They cheered and they whistled, and they felt so jolly. Ben was scenting a flat bit of rock. Gordon biffed straight into them. But Gordon didn't know which track to take to find Stanley. What have you done? Gordon knew his shortcut didn't work. And he needed to ask for help. Could you help me, Ben? Of course. Ben was happy to help. Soon the track was clear, and Gordon puffed away. He had the warns. Do it right tomorrow, tonight.